royal family. I'm your host Ramudisa the High King. On today's clip, kinfolk, we continue to analyze the development of the motherland and her people and what it means to outsiders, those who don't know what to do with themselves when we as African people stand on autonomy. Ever since the situation in Ukraine, everyone panicked when they realized that they couldn't get Africa to vote any way they saw fit. Right now, Benjamin Netanyahu of Is Not Real is being accused of committing war crimes. America stands accused of supporting the commission of these war crimes. They're even going out of their way to block investigations of war crimes by the Geneva Convention. Requiring African support has been the backbone of everything from Christianity all the way to modern day efforts to sustain Western civilization. And now Benjamin Netanyahu over here, who knows that Israel is probably not the real Holy Land, because Africa is the Holy Land and African peoples are the holy peoples, the chosen peoples of God, as is our melanin under the sun. We don't burn when the source of life touches our skin. We get energized. Everybody else gets melanoma, skin cancer, you name it, sunburn. And so, due to the investigation of Israel and its commission of war crimes against the people of Gaza, here comes Netanyahu panicking and freaking out and seeking African support. Because if you don't have African people supporting you, odds are whatever it is you're doing is going to fail. Why? Because number one, you require our mineral resources, you require our land, you require our fertility, you require everything. And a country like Israel, like most white supremacist regimes and countries, has demonstrated in the past willingness to destroy black life every chance they get. They have a hand in the majority of the chaos that we see on the motherland. They have a hand in the chaos that we see in these mining situations where people are exploited into oblivion. I did a video one time where I touched upon a man by the name of Dan Gettler, who's an Israeli businessman in Congo, as well as the Oppenheimer family here in South Africa, who benefit from the gold and the diamond and the platinum mines. The De Beers group, if you don't know about them, we'll cover them in a different video. But on today's clip, Benji over here, Israel's Zionist plans for Africa revealed by Prime Minister Netanyahu. And it was disgusting, to say the least, because people from outside like to pretend that African countries aren't paying attention. And we don't think for ourselves. They can come here and play whatever game they see fit. Once upon a time, they were booted out of the AU. Because how can you be in the AU when you're currently in a white supremacist regime, apartheid, committing war crimes against your people? A colonialist project. Let's get into the clip.
The founder of modern Zionism, the national movement of the Jewish people, was Theodor Herzl, and he said, after I liberate the Jewish people, I will go to Africa to help liberate the black people.
Here is your latest Africa news. Video footage of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu talking about Israel's goals for Africa in a press conference in Uganda has many on the continent speculating what those plans and goals are. Will Africa be Israel's next target after they completely dominate Palestine? Watch the video and let us discuss.
We have tremendous opportunities. We've solved our water problem, even though we're a very dry land. We've solved our agricultural problem. We produce with great productivity vegetables, dairy. Always boasting which cow produces more milk per cow in the world. You think it's a French cow or a Dutch cow. It's an Israeli cow. It's a computerized cow. Every move is monitored, you know. But we are eager to share this technology in so many fields.
It's deeply disturbing looking at a man who has been caught on many occasions, blatantly admitting just how proud he is, and that he absolutely wants to be decimating Gaza. And somehow he can come to Africa and think that he'll get love and support. Desperation. Very sneaky.
African friends, we think that Israel now is the best partner that the countries of Africa could have, and it's something that is dear to our hearts. The founder of modern Zionism, the national movement of the Jewish people, was Theodor Herzl, and he said, after I liberate the Jewish people, I will go to Africa to help liberate the black people. We have our...
How insane do you have to be to believe such a thing, family? Zionist extremism is dangerous. 20,000 people have lost their lives in their genocidal campaign. Keep that in mind as you listen to whatever it is he has to say.
African brethren, the Ethiopian Jews, who are in our society, and I personally work every few weeks to help integrate more and more and incorporate them in our society.
Family, I did a clip one time where we talked about the sterilization of Ethiopian Jews when they got to Israel. It's not real. Women got there and they were given sterilization medication. Do you understand what that means, royal family? Do you appreciate what medical apartheid is? How it has adversely affected black men and women? So him talking about how they want to liberate the black peoples, African friends, integrating black Jews from Ethiopia into Israel. What? Lies. The devil lies with every slip of the tongue. Devil.
I believe this. I believe in Africa. I believe in your future, and I believe in our partnership.
By the way, the best partnership for Africa is not real, let alone Western countries, but other African countries. On the continent, in the diaspora, the Caribbean islands, African American communities in the West, the Afro-British communities, Afro-Canadian, Afro-Brasilia. Those are the communities we need to be linking up with. Is not real.
This future. And I believe that this meeting will be seen as a turning point in Israel's ability to reach the broad number of African countries, which is our goal. We want a better future for you, a better future for all of us, and
as in, we want your youth to work our farms because other countries have left since we've been accused of genocide. Hence, the story we covered where the Malawian government was sending over 200 students for peoples, and now Kenya is also getting in on that. Do not believe this devil.
I think we can be your perfect partners.
Do you think Israel is genuinely seeking to help Africa, as
No.
stated by the Prime Minister? Or is there something sinister behind these amazing promises?
Absolute sinister, my
Let
guy.
us know in the comments below if you found this video informative. Please show your support by liking and sharing this video for...
Brothers and sisters, the devil is hard at work. Evil knows no rest, and therefore neither should we, royal family. We should be out on business all day, every day. They will keep coming. They will keep coming for us, royal family, because without Africa's resources, number one, without Africa's people, your civilization will implode. And that's what's happening in the West right now. They're freaking out as everything that they've known to be true is catching up to them. And we've covered that on previous videos, royal family. Make sure you check that out if you missed it already. Malawi sends 200 African youths to Israel to work on farms. Because the ones from Taiwan, I think, left in the tens of thousands. And their economy is on the brink. Yeah, we've been covering that. Captured state. What is APAC? America-Israeli Public Affairs Committee and the South African Zionist Federation. If you missed that, you go check out our family. There are details in there you will not want to miss. That's the point. Bloodline. That is the point of all of this. We keep an eye on all these things. Because the one thing you do not want to do is believe outsiders when they tell you that we should be in partnership with them. Lies. Lies upon lies upon lies. All they want is the same old thing. Control of Africa's mineral resources, or at the very least control of Africans. Israel has been accused by our own minister of Naledi Pandor that they are using their financial might to bend African countries to their will. And then we must pretend like we don't see that coming when he comes with these speeches. The next effort to try and manipulate African countries and African peoples, because they want our mineral wealth, family. They want African people. What's one little country that is a colonial project gonna do for 54 nations? 60 if you include the nations in the diaspora. Why do outsiders keep coming? Don't you see? It's wild to me that there are those of us who refuse to see it. Yesterday we did a clip on China, that it's not just Western countries who are seeking to exploit African resources, but Eastern countries as well. Now you have this colonial project that is a proxy representative of the West, an American project, an agent of destabilization in the region. That is what Is Not Real is all about. And it's imperative that we as melanated peoples keep track of these things so we are adequately prepared, royal family, for the things that they are up to. Oh, they will keep coming. The more desperate their economies grow, the harder they will keep pushing. If you appreciate the video, let me know in the comments below. Smash that thumbs up for the algorithm. Let the algorithm know it's good. Subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you for joining. Share with other like-minded souls, royal family. Let them know. I'm your host, Ramulisa, the High King. Stay royal, stay blessed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.